Hey, it's Adam with Blind Horse. We're out here on a project in beautiful Arlington. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Last night it was freezing, but you couldn't tell now that the sun's out. Very nice day. But we're putting in an 805-foot driveway along here. Not really putting it in. There's a driveway here, but it's been neglected for some time, and someone has placed some gravel that's a little bit loose. So we're going to go ahead and rough this up, remove potholes, remove snake trails, and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. And then tomorrow, so this is a 3-day project. So today's roughing it up and getting it ready to accept new gravel. Tomorrow's our big gravel day. Again, 805 feet long. There's 113 tons of 5/8 minus gravel coming in here. So we'll be laying that down. And then on Friday, day 3, we're going to roller compact this road. So it should be really nice when it's done. So stick around. Okay, starting at this asphalt apron, we're going to go 805 feet. So we are going to reset our clock here. 805 feet. Why 805 feet, you ask? It's just, this is the area of concern. And we're going to go up past this area that had a few potholes repaired. And yeah, we'll probably end up doing a little bit more as the summer progresses. It's a pretty long road, so there's other areas of opportunity to take care of. And so yeah, we're just going to do this in stages for the customers, I should say. It's an HOA. Great group of folks, and they've got a nice spot out here. So we're just going right down the middle. Now whenever I measure to calculate the amount of gravel I need, I always hug the outside curves. It's better to go a little bit long and be able to cover everything than to be short. That's never a good thing to go back to the customer and say, I didn't order enough gravel. I'd rather send a truck back than have to give them a call and say it's going to cost you a little more with the cost of fuel nowadays, and gravel too. It's just it's kind of shocking. There's no other way to say it. So right now we're at 510 feet. $610 feet. You can really see the gravel start to change here. This is going to get covered up, which will be nice. Okay, there's 710 feet. There's 805 feet right here. Alright, so I'm going to spray a spot down here. Okay, a little bit of marking paint. We have our 805 foot line, so we know how far we need to work. Alright, here's a little machine we're going to be using. It's a JCB 215T. I love this thing. This machine has been great to me. And we are using a box blade. That box blade I was talking about earlier. Here's a little bit more detail on it. You can see these really nice 4 blades. It's an Atera 72 inch. It's been great. I really like this thing. It's very heavy. Good or bad, I don't know, but probably heavy's good. So it's been fantastic. impression? Still see it. Point. I think that's pretty good. It's a little bit dark, but that's just the wet material. So I'm going to pick some of this good, fine soil. I'm going to drag it back. History. It is gone. Now let's work that other pothole that's just in front of it. See that on the other side of the pile? Let's go ahead and we're going to push this material forward. And now I'm going to start to dig in. Down a little more. Push down a little more. See that darkness? Still there. got some snake trailing in the center there. Alright, so we just finished smoothing this out. Kind of roughing it up and also taking out some potholes, and we had some snake trails running down through the middle of this. And so we've got it back into shape. And tomorrow we're going to be bringing in some 5/8 minus to lay on top of this, and yeah, compacting it Friday. So yeah, this is day one of a 3-day project, and it's looking very good. No more potholes. This was, you can see some of the dark spots where the water had been kind of resting. It's starting to dry out now. There's no pothole there anymore. Continue to look here. There were some snake trails running along through here that we've taken out, where the water had been running kind of down through the middle of this, just slowly washing it out. It's those are all cleaned up, taken care of nicely. So we'll let this sit tonight. It'll get a little more traffic from folks using it. Hopefully leaving these cones out will help people remember just to kind of slow down, because it's going to be a little bit of a dry day. See, this was a pothole. It's gone. You can see how it was kind of wet at one time, starting to dry out. That's what you kind of want. Get rid of the pothole altogether. You have to really break it out. So that's it. Stay tuned for tomorrow's big gravel day. We're going to put 2 inches of 5/8 minus on here and smooth it out. Well, today we're laying down the 5/8 minus gravel, so pretty excited getting started in the morning here. You can see behind me our roadway, 805 feet. So we'll be spreading to a layer approximately 2 inches deep, a little heavier down the middle so we can get a crown. And yeah, so that's the plan. All right, stick around. All right, there's our first layer. Just had it spread with the back tailgated, and then I had to go over it with the machine just to kind of smooth it out. And we've got, this is probably, I'd say between 1/8 and 1/4 of it. We've still got a little more to go, so we'll keep working at it. like it when my customers are happy. I calculated 113 tons for this. And first the driver thought maybe we'd need more like 130. But after the last two pours he thought, oh man, you're going to have, this will be nice and you'll have a little extra kind of pour little piles here and there to do your touch-ups. Oh man, that's great. That's good news. So again, the last thing you want is to miscalculate your material. On another note, something I was looking into last night were those, they call them white sound or white noise alarm or backup alarms. And they don't beep and make such a harsh noise. Apparently, there's an entire science to those. They say that people can identify where that sound's coming from better than they can the beeping. I went on this, I forget the name of the company now, that's too bad, but I went on this site looking into it a little bit more, and this company out of the UK that makes these, they've got studies that show people, they blindfold people basically, put them out in this field, and then they put a circle of these alarms around them, various types. They got the white noise ones, white sound alarms, and then they've got the, your traditional beeper ones. And the people, when they make the different tones, they're able to point with a blindfold on where it's coming from, and they have a harder time doing that with the beeping alarms. I guess it's something to do with the bandwidth of the frequency that they put out. I guess people can hear a wider bandwidth of frequency than they can just the shorter, sharper tones. So their argument is that they're quieter and they're safer. And then they put some kind of computerization into them to where they will listen, the backup alarm itself will listen to the ambient sound and then adjust its decibel output. So it's not just one volume all the time. It's not just one volume all the time. It's always correcting to give an appropriate amount of volume depending on the ambient noise. That's really cool. I love stuff like that. So I sent an email to this company last night asking them, I've got 2 machines that I'd like to put those on. So you're working in areas like this where there's homeowners around and you're starting at 7:30 in the morning or 8 or whatever. I mean, that backup alarm, man, it's just downright irritating. Boy, the heater in this camp looks good. Turn it down. So it's supposed to rain tonight. So we'll get all this gravel down, and then it'll rain, and then I've got a roller coming tomorrow. I'll roll this out. And this project will be finished. So this area right here is a little thin. I'm going to turn my machine around and see if I can backtrack some material into that spot a little bit. All right, we're all done laying down our 5/8 minus for today. It looks great, as you can hopefully see behind me. Yeah, a lot of traffic's been in here already, so it's getting compacted almost on its own, but we're gonna bring out a roller tomorrow to see this way towards the road. Yeah, it looks good. 117 tons of material, so I shot for 113. We had an extra 4, and I was able to do a few nice things. There's a asphalt apron out here, and I was able to kind of blend it in and fill some low spots and things, so it came in handy. Didn't need it, but glad we had it. So yeah, so yep, 805 feet. Looks very nice, and we got one more day out here, just about a half day rolling this, and we are done with the project. Good morning, it's the next day, the day 3. We're expecting a roller to arrive here pretty soon, and we're going to roll this driveway out. Let me flip the camera around, see what I'm looking at. Looks very nice. We had a nice rain last night, which was good. Kind of just helps get everything sort of settled in, and it cleans some of that white dust a little bit that you get. So this is looking really nice, and we'll roll this. I'm sure the customer's gonna be really happy. They're probably already really happy. We've got a number. This was 805 feet. I keep saying that in this video, don't I? we've got probably 3-4 more sections this long to sort of do as their budget and things like that go, as our budget will allow. So we'll be planning out future work, and yeah, this is looking really nice, and I can't wait to get the roller on this. I mean, it probably doesn't even need the roller, to be honest, but summer is approaching. We're right into April here in Washington, and it's going to, you know, the summers here are surprisingly dry, so just to kind of pack everything in, keep it down, we could run the roller over it, and it's just going to make the product that much better. So yep, final day. Today is our completion day, and we'll be cleaning up, getting all these cones up, loading machinery, taking it on to the next job. So another fine job down. Next one will be just as good. Okay, we just finished rolling this driveway. It's compacted, beautiful. So yeah, just took a little bit of time running the roller back and forth, and we're good. So yeah, see you on the next project.